Why?
We gotta restart. This thing was not recording.
As in like the mic?
Yeah. Okay, one more.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Oatmeal Lesbians. We had to restart the episode.
Because the mic wasn't recording.
Yeah.
What we said was, number one, it's gonna be our first hotline without me vaping. Number two is that we apologize because a lot of you who have submitted your hotline, whatever, months ago, have not seen it in any of the episodes. But basically, today is April pula. Today is September 22nd. We are reading submission from 24th April. And then this episode is going to be released in mid-October. Okay, start.
Hey Faye and Zoe, I wanted to submit this because I feel this does not get talked about much. I have deep feelings for a woman, and in the event of all this, I lost a friend. It hurts. And I said, don't worry, this gets spoken about plenty. Let me rewind. I met a woman at my gym. We started talking as friends. When my feelings started to develop, she had a girlfriend at the time, so I kept to myself. That's great. I wouldn't say we talked often, but we talked enough. In this time, I started to grow feelings for her, but again, she had a girlfriend. I kept it respectful and ignored it, which is great. Out of question, but like, don't you get turned off if someone has a girlfriend already? I feel turned off if someone has a girlfriend. I'd be like, no.
I don't know.
Have you ever liked anyone who has a girlfriend?
No, but I've liked many people who had boyfriends.
Oh, I guess it is pretty common.
Yeah, but then I don't do anything lah. I'm just like, oh, okay lor, like that lor. I'm like, no, and then I'll move on.
I kept things friendly, not only to keep my feelings in check, but also not to disrespect her relationship. Fast forward a few months and she told me her and her girlfriend broke up. I'm not exactly sure the timeline. I know it was long enough that the girlfriend moved out and went back to her hometown. I only found out because every year I make gift baskets for friends and I always include partners. In her basket, of course, I included her girlfriend. Next time I was at the gym, she told me that they broke up. I felt so bad for gifting her a basket with her ex's name in it and they had broken up. But I really had no clue. Yeah, it's okay. I still didn't tell her yet because I don't know how long they were together, but I do know it was somewhere along the lines of at least 3 years because they dated through the pandemic.
Oh.
I don't believe in jumping on people after they potentially have had a detrimental heartbreak. So again, I still said nothing. But let her know I'm sorry for including her ex in the basket and I hope she's doing okay. I fast forwarded.
Too much.
Got the zoomies. Fast forward another few months, I still had not told her, but things were getting rough for me. Being around her was getting very hard. Oh, I felt so bad because I started being kind of cold to her, but it wasn't out of any malicious reason. Yeah, I love it. Have a crush on someone and then be mean to them. Just several times when I spoke to her, I got nervous. One night after leaving the gym, I finally worked up the courage to tell her. The entire time, I could not look her in the eye and I kept looking at the floor. I like you. So sorry, I know you're saying something serious, but it sounds hilarious. I finally said it and she already told me she already knew and she had a girlfriend at the time. Best part, she was on the phone with her girlfriend at the time. Wait, how do you confess to someone who's on the phone?
I thought they broke up.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Ever since that day, things had not been the same. I could not talk to her at all. I asked her to give me space and she has been super respectful ever since. She's not super active on social media except TikTok, but to be safe, I removed her on all platforms and even blocked her on some. Social media can be messy and will still put people on your feed even if you remove them. I didn't want to risk it. I told her prior to me doing it and she understood and had not had any issues with it. She expressed that she really wants to be friends, but I just can't. The amount of crying I've done over this woman is embarrassing. The entire situation frustrated me because it was bad enough that I had feelings for her, but after I told her I lost her as a friend, we couldn't talk anymore. I think it's a good thing though, because even when you were friends with her, it was excruciating for you. She was always at the gym late on Fridays and I looked forward to talking to her. Friday nights was when we did most of our talking. I didn't text her too much because I felt that I would have been inappropriate knowing what my feelings were. So I only talked to her face to face at the gym or when we did outings with mutual friends. All of that stopped after I told her. I quit the gym for a year and I went back to thinking I was healed. Wait, you just quit the gym? What about your fitness journey?
Why would you quit the gym over a woman?
Lesbians do anything. For a while, I really thought I was healed. I felt I was. I even was around her new girlfriend several times when she came to town and I was fine. But for some reason, recently it became hard again. She started popping up in my dreams again.
Huh?
Girl, something that happened before I quit the gym the first time. Walking in and seeing her at the gym gave me very mixed feelings. We used to have conversations and now I walk past her and don't even say hi because I can't even handle it.
Damn.
I ended up quitting the gym again.
What do you...
And just accepted the fact that I needed to stay away for good.
I don't know, maybe sign up for a different gym.
No, okay, why don't you sign up for a gym that has different branches?
yeah, exactly.
Then you can go to the other gym lah. You don't have to go to this one. Is it Babel? Why do you make it sound like there's just that one gym?
Babel has 2.
Oh yeah.
No, but even so, right, like places like Fitness First and all of that, when you get a membership, you only get the membership for that gym. You cannot use any other outlets. If you use other outlets, you gotta pay a higher price.
What about like Anytime or whatever?
Also same thing. One outlet only. All the gyms always all one outlet only.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think you can find another gym lah. I don't think you have to quit gym for just
don't,
for a woman.
Don't quit gym for a woman, please. Stop it.
Okay. Okay, I ended up quitting the gym again and just accept the fact that I need to stay away from girl. I miss talking to her a lot. Okay, first of all, did you start going to the gym because of her? I don't think so, right?
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I don't know if realistically the friendship would have maintained if I never said anything, but I do know I'm hurt that I lost a friend over this. To go from joking and having inside jokes every time you see each other to barely even a smile when we make eye contact completely hurts. On top of that, I heard that many of our mutuals don't like her current girlfriend. Okay, apparently she's controlling. I finally had to tell everyone that I didn't want to talk about her or her girlfriend if it's around people that don't necessarily know what happened. I just remove myself from the conversation. I am seeking therapy again. I did seek therapy when I first quit gym. I felt like the first step, however, was walking away from the gym for good. It sucks because I really love that gym, but at some point you just have to accept responsibility for your own mental health. While I love that gym, going there is not making me feel good in the long run. Several times in the middle of my workout, I would either walk away or straight up left because I broke down crying. If I can't even get a decent workout in, clearly I do not need to be part of the gym and find another one. It upsets me to this day that I can't talk to her as a friend. I've tried, I really have. I tried to heal, and prior to me quitting the second time, I thought I was healed enough to talk to her again. So I started doing small comments and at least saying hi to her. I felt I could handle it, but suddenly it got hard again. Then I retracted again. Then a few weeks later, I quit. Have you guys ever developed feelings for someone, then lost them as a friend because you couldn't handle only being friends?
No.
Yeah, no.
No. Okay. No, hold up. Why don't you just go to the gym at a different timing than she does?
Yeah, I was about to suggest that too. Because I'm not sure what you work, but I think in the weekends there is 24 hours a day that you can choose from. Then you can choose a different timing, right? Because don't tell me you're at the gym for 5 hours lah. I'm sure that's not the case. But even then, if she takes up the 5 hours for an evening, you can take up 5 hours in the afternoon or the morning.
I really don't get it, right? Okay, because why, okay, let's say, right, you finish work at 6. Then it takes half an hour to an hour. Let's say you're lucky lah, it takes half an hour to an hour to go to the gym now. Okay, then you reach at 7. So you woke up from 7 to 9. But if let's say she also takes 1 hour to get to the gym, she'll be working out from 7 to 9. But then you can change it to 8 to 10. So you can only have an overlap of 1 hour and you're fine. And I don't understand because when I work out, right, I legit don't notice anything around me.
Yeah, me too, actually.
So whenever somebody's there, I'm just oh, okay, and I just continue working out. I don't really notice. So even if you guys, it's not like you guys are working out together, right? You can be doing different sets on the same day. So you're using different machines and equipment, which is at different parts of the gym.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Actually, there isn't a question here. Oh, the question is, have you guys...
The answer was no. Okay, I wanted to say something else also because how do I say this right? When you told her that...
You sound like a water sign.
Actually, yeah. I finally said she already knew. Actually, what I wanted to know, like, what was her full response to you?
Right.
Because it just sounds
The
like she
confession, is
said,
it?
"Yeah, I already knew." Yeah. Then what? You know? Did you continue the conversation after that?
Were you confessing to get things off your chest or to achieve a certain outcome?
Yeah.
That's what I'm very curious about too. Because okay, she was on the phone with her girlfriend, so I assume she got a new girlfriend at that time. Why did you wait that long to tell her? Why didn't you tell her in between the two girlfriends?
No, I think she did.
You said she was on the phone with her girlfriend at that time,
Oh, like the new girlfriend, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, but I don't know lah. I just feel like,
I'm very confused with this story actually.
can I just say like maybe you don't want to hear this, but you dodged a bullet. Like I just feel like you did,
Why do you feel like they dodged the bullet?
because the girl sounds like a serial dater.
That's true. That's true.
I think I'm assuming that if she had better reasons, you would include it in your story. But all you said is that she just said that she knew. So it means she didn't even clarify anything. And she wanted to be friends. So I don't know. I generally am very pessimistic about people. But if someone tell me that, I will interpret it as you want to string me along. That is my interpretation. Maybe you have a different relationship with her and you probably see her as a good person, because otherwise why would you be like this in love with her, right? But in my perspective, if someone is like this, I would actually think that I dodged a bullet. So yeah.
I only agree with the serial dating part. I'm not too sure about the whole friends thing.
What do you mean the friends thing?
You say that like because you will assume that they want to string you along.
Yeah.
I would think that that person appreciates having me as a friend and would not like the feelings, the unrequited romantic feelings to get in the way. That's how I perceive it.
But I also feel like you already know this girl is looking on the ground, can't even look you in the eye. You know how much this means to her. Like you know the magnitude of this girl. I'm sure like, okay, even if you can't feel it from the person, you can feel it from the physical.
Yeah.
Like you're looking on the ground, you can't even look her in the eye to tell her you like her or love her. I don't know what you told her. But all she said to you is, I already knew and I want to be friends. Like for me,
How would you respond to such a situation?
if someone said that to me, if I saw them, I will, first of all, I will like give a very long explanation. Let's say if I don't like that person back, I will give a long explanation because I know they are anxious. I can sense they are anxious and I know it's a big deal to confess to somebody. I wouldn't just be like, let's just be friends. Like, if someone casually flirts with me, I'll be like, sorry, but I'm not looking for anything, but I'm okay with being friends. Like, I'm okay with that. But if I can sense someone is so anxious, they can't even look me in the eye and they're like, I don't know whether you were shaking or what, but you were looking at the ground, so that's already telling enough. I think I would actually take them aside to really like talk and process the whole thing. Because I just know if I'm in that situation where I can't even look someone in the eye to tell them that I love them, I would want to actually sit down and process everything with them, regardless whether they like me or not. So yeah, that's just my opinion. But I just felt like it was just like, oh, I already knew. Like, huh? Maybe she's an air sign lah, I don't fucking know. But like, sorry, but like, yeah.
No, that sounds like an air sign thing.
Yeah.
Damn, these fucking, tell you right, water signs, you better just stay away from the air signs. They go fuck you up. They're gonna fuck you up. As a person who has dated only air signs in the past, who with a water moon, a Cancer moon, they're gonna fuck you up. Don't do it. Were they both air signs? They were both air signs!
Yeah, you just need one more to complete the Monopoly thing.
The Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity. I got the Gemini, I got the Libra. The Aquarius
Aquarius is left.
Okay, anyway, are we moving on?
Yeah, let's move on.
My condolences, by the way, that's all I know what to say.
Yeah, my condolences as well.
Okay. I need the ruler. Okay, Grace, you gotta sit at the side, yeah? Apologies, Grace. Okay. Hey, Zoe and Faye. I took your advice from the previous submission, the one where Faye said I sounded like I'm a Pisces man from the first Oat Milk Hotline episode. Ha 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 ha. Also, who knew I just needed to be compared to a man for me to get my act together?
Come on now. Oh my, I don't remember which one was this really, by
It's
the way.
apparently the first hotline.
The first hotline?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't remember. We can watch back later.
Okay.
It does take a lot to be okay with being alone. Since the last submission, I've been exploring other hobbies, even pick up some random new ones. P.S. If you all enjoy fixing people, go for miniature building. It's oddly therapeutic. What the fuck? If you enjoy fixing people. I did think about what I want. Ultimately, I want to be in a relationship because I see a future with that person. I'm into the whole building a life together, us against the world, healthy WLW relationship, but I'm not in that headspace right now as I'm still dealing with the heartbreak from last December. So for now, I'm trying to be okay with being alone. I still go on the apps from time to time just because it is an old habit to shake off. And I still entertain that lonely feeling. I guess it might be the age. I'm 28. I look forward to organic meeting a good old, hey, this may be way too forward of me, but I fancy you. Would you like to go out on a date with me? Instead of being on the apps where people just show low effort in texting, some can't even spell hey, they go like HY. Like, why so hard to put in the E? Also, why is it so damn hard to find someone like you too? I'm going off tangent here. I'm sorry, I just want to give an update and lol. If I can, I would rate Oat Milk Hotline a 5-star service. Ha 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 ha. But I can't, so I'm just buying your coffee. That's cute.
Thanks.
Take care. And if you're reading this, maybe you're cue to drink water. Okay.
Wait, actually, are you the person who is like going to different countries and having sex with random women? Is this the one?
I can't remember. I remember that I remember along the lines of you asking that person. I don't know but I vaguely remember it.
But what's the context? Like, I want to remember which story is this from, because I don't remember.
You know what? Let's just scroll to the previous story.
Hey, don't want lah, there's too much work.
It's from the first hotline.
Anyway, happy for you, and I hope you find someone organically as well.
Yeah. Good luck.
Me personally, I want to be a hoe.
Have fun. Good luck, have fun. I don't think you're gonna be a hoe lah. You don't even like.
Yeah, I don't like anybody.
You don't like anybody. You don't like casual sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just wish you could be a hoe.
Yeah. I was talking like to my friends yesterday, like, and I ran through all my relationships again. I'm like, I'm so sick of this. I don't even want to be in love anymore. Hey guys, love y'all's podcast. So let me start from the beginning. I met a friend we'll name Val. I have a friend named Val too. So me and Val started going out to clubs and bars together. One night we ended up at a gay bar and we met these two girls, Janae and Alice. Long story short, we end up talking to these girls and I ended up hooking up with Alice. For about 2 months straight, every weekend, all of us would used to meet up and go to the bars. Listen, I realized now that I was talking to Alice, I didn't see it like that in the beginning. I more so seen it as getting to know her, never anything serious. Point is, on the 3rd month, me and Val get invited to Alice's friend Sadie's party. We get there and instantly notice Sadie. Oh my god, off the bat, I wanna pursue her. So the next weekend we all go out and this time Sadie comes along and I start flirting with her, telling her I wanna pursue her.
Damn.
She tells me no since I'm dating her friend Alice. Slay. And I said, since when? What the fuck? Point is, I end up getting rejected because Alice had claimed me. Okay, first of all, why the fuck? You know what? I'll save that for later. Fast forward, 4 months later, I ended up starting dating Alice and she ends up having to leave the country for work. I've never been the type to like long distance, but actually I actually like her, so I was cool with it. Fast forward 2 months after visiting her every other week out of the country, she ends up cheating on me. Till this day, she claims it wasn't cheating because we weren't officially together. I think it's bullshit, lol. Anyway, we ended up reconciling after all the drama and we started dating again. Except now, Sadie is a big part of the picture. We're hanging out more often, so on and so forth. Just this year, I believe Sadie has felt even closer to me and Alice. So she started bringing up about how she had a sex dream with me in front of Alice.
Okay.
And the girl that Sadie was dating at the time. Then a week later, we went to a club and we started dancing together and wants to whisper in my ear, "Oh, is it okay if we dance together? I'm sure Alice doesn't mind since you don't like me anymore." I look at her sideways because at the point I felt like she was trying to get me to confess my ongoing feelings for her. On top of that, she was always asking how my sex life is with Alice.
What is her problem?
Since I did have a personal convo with her regarding my almost non-existent sex life with Alice, recently she started mentioning polyamory whenever she's hanging out with me and Alice. What do you guys think? Has she built up feelings for me? Or do you think she's just trying to be a flirt? I don't know what to say to you.
This story is a roller coaster ride. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
That's fucking, oh my god. Okay, you know what?
Okay, all of you are a red flag.
Yes!
All of you are terrible.
What's wrong with all of you?
All of you are terrible. First of all, Alice with the claiming you and then cheating and then acting like, oh, it's fine because you guys are not attached. And then you sleeping with someone and then pursuing their friend. And then Sadie, first of all, rejecting you. And then after that, trying to flirt her way into your pants. And then after that, starts talking about your sex life. And then polyamory. What is wrong with the three of you?
The three of you all need to stay away from each other, okay? What the fuck?
All three of you need to break up. Oh my god.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
What do we think? Like, I think you know what we think.
I mean, if you watch a lot of our episodes, I think it's pretty easy to like, answer your own question about what we think. Isn't it obvious what we think?
Yeah, no, okay. First of all, right, I think everyone just wants validation out of everyone. It just seems like it. And then everyone doesn't want to look like the simp. But I don't know how the polyamory came in the picture lah. So, but I just know like, if you guys keep this up, it's gonna get even worse. And then there's gonna be a new character every season, okay?
And no, you know what? Maybe they will be in a polycule. It's fine.
Maybe you should try that out and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, actually, if
Just
you
try
do
it out.
try it out, if you do try it out, then maybe all of them will be happy. Maybe all three of you will be happy if the three of you were in a polycule.
Yeah, actually, you know what? What do we think? We think you should join the polycule.
Yeah.
That's it from Oat Milk Lesbians.
Okay, this person didn't submit a story. They just wanted to share my story. Then they submitted another time. Wanted to share my story about how tiny the East Asian dating pool is. It's my first time using a dating app and getting offline dates. I had 5 dates in total and I found out 3 of my dates were dating each other.
Ayo! First the polycule and then now this.
I love this. Okay, that was a very short story, so I'm going to read the next one. Okay?
Wait, that's it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Huh? That's it. That's the story lah.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Hi babes. No. First off, love you both so much. Thank you. I legit watch you guys all the time. You guys make me feel so seen and represented because I am literally not close with any lesbians. It's quite tragic, but let's get into this, shall we? Just wanna preface, I am non-binary and use they them pronouns and really prefer being referred to as a person or non-binary and not a they them. I guess some people are fine with that and it's like a running joke, but I don't feel comfortable with it. I wanted to ask advice on something I'm not sure either of you could really help me with, but if not, that's okay, I can also just rant. I identify as a lesbian and have been in many queer relationships before. However, as I got older, I've realized that I really just wanted to have sex with my past partners. What?
What?
It's been a couple years, but I'm trying to figure out where I stand on the romantic spectrum because I feel such strong physical attraction to people, but very little romantic attraction. However, I love the idea of being in a relationship despite not knowing what that entails. I've been celibate for like a year now to kind of discover this aspect of my relationships, and I feel the sapphic yearning of wanting to be with someone, but I never actually feel like I'm able to romantically pursue someone, which is hard because I also don't want just casual sex. Okay.
Well, it's great that you maintain your celibacy and you try to figure that out for yourself.
Sometimes I think I
it's not
honestly... No.
Oops.
Sometimes I think I honestly just feel as though I'm trying to force a feeling that's not there because I tried to go on dates and make an app profile, but it all seems so forced and I can't feel crush-like feelings or like I'm not just hanging out with someone as a friend. maybe you're just aromantic lah.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
It makes me really sad because I'm just like, damn, I kind of want a partner, but my feelings can never reciprocate that, and it frustrates me. Why do you even want a partner? Is it because this entire world, everything that's rom-coms, so many movies and everything, and everyone in this world revolves their lives around a romantic partner? Is that why you feel like you want a romantic partner? Because you've been brought up being taught that, or being shown that. You're aromantic.
What the hell?
I'm diagnosing you right now. I'm diagnosing you with aromanticism. Where did I stop? Okay, I have been able to find solace in the idea of queer platonic relationships, but it's so hard because number one, I'm not close with any queer sapphics to the point where I feel like I could have one. I just now notice like this is a crime. But I live in a white gay city as a POC gay person, so it's been hard not to find stereotypical white sapphics. And two, well, I was gonna say that I don't think I would feel as satisfactory, but my closest friend I love so dearly that like if that friendship were a queer platonic one, I think I'd be okay. So maybe I will be okay and I just need to find queer platonic relationships. Who knows, I guess this is more of just a rant. But I would still love to hear what you would like to say about this anyway. Bye bye, queens. Okay, really what I have to say is that I think you are just aromantic. And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think if you feel more agony with forcing your feelings, then just please don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, don't force yourself to be something you like. But then again, right, okay, I'm not saying this to like invalidate your aromanticism or something, but also it kind of falls within the aromantic spectrum. But some people are just like very, very, very selectively attracted to people. Like, there has to be a set of circumstances. I don't know. I don't want to use the word demisexual. To be honest, I hate that term.
Right.
I hate that word demisexual, but like, it could be somewhere along those lines. I mean, there's a lot of things like lithosexual or like all these kind of things. So maybe you can like look into more of it and like just revisit your past patterns and see how you've been. But also, I want to circle back to the whole thing where you said that you just want to have sex with your ex, or like you just want to be with your exes. Like, what's that all about?
No, I think it's because they were thinking about all their exes and all they wanted was to actually have sex with them, not to be romantic with them.
Also, you just did not like your partners romantically lah.
I think that's what they mean. But then at the same time, you also said that you don't like casual sex. I'm very confused.
I'm confused too, but maybe you also are asexual. Maybe
but
you
they
just
like
want
sex. Maybe you just want intimacy.
Yeah, maybe that's as simple as it is.
Maybe you just want intimacy.
Yeah, and maybe you shouldn't like push it lah, like rush to meet people, because maybe sometimes, okay, not to be the cliche bitch lah, but maybe the best things happen unexpectedly, right? So I know it's such an annoying thing to say, but like maybe that could be a possibility. Maybe you don't have to like continue forcing connections with people just so you want to figure yourself out.
I feel like maybe your version of intimacy really is this whole sex thing, because like whenever you mention like, oh, I want a home, build a home, blah 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 blah, it's like you kind of don't really, you want that because you like the idea of it, not because you actually like it. It sounds like you just like the idea of it because like, you know, movies and everything paint this sort of picture. So I don't know, it just sounds like you don't actually want that. You only want it because everybody else wants that.
Yeah.
That's just what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Oh my god, hold up. What time is it?
11:50.
Okay lah.
I'll just read like one more and then we can call it a day.
Yes, one more.
Also Changi one. Okay, this is pretty short. Hey, what the hell? Somebody just said my own pity party. Girl. Yeah. So like mid-February, I was wondering if I'd die a virgin and only having dated once for barely even 2 months. No hi, no whatever. I think I'm gonna die a virgin. It's now May and I lost my virginity to my first week of college hallway crush, now girlfriend. Things are fast lah, but of course we both communicate and all. Last sem, my test results were AABC. I used to be a top-ish scorer, but totally an absolute bottom. So this was a bit disappointing. Not absolutely crushing though. I got together with her around late March. I've had a series of tests and then since I got straight C's and a fail. Bro, it's not that I don't study, you know. I actually know the content quite well. It's not that I didn't study, you know. I allocate my time well. It's just that the moment I got into a relationship, suddenly my motherfucking gay ass brain becomes stupid during tests already. Lesbians or anyone who read this, help me. How do I come back?
Break up!
What do you want us to say?
Break up!
I think you just don't want to admit that the relationship is bothering you.
Okay, like honestly, this relationship is bringing you down.
Yes.
Break up!
Break up! All fail it.
Relationships are supposed to be, I don't know, uplifting and like helping you and all of this, giving your life benefits or whatever, bringing more joy into your life. This doesn't sound very joyful, right? What benefit is this? What should I do? What should I do?
Girl, just break up.
When was this submitted? In June.
In June.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. No, in May. No, 5 5.
In May. Well, I hope by now you've broken up. It's been another
relationships,
4 months.
Relationships, right, point blank, are distracting, especially when you're young.
Exactly, I completely 100% agree with that. Do not fucking sacrifice your studies or your life for a woman, a girl. Do not, for a relationship. Do not fucking, you're too young. Do not fucking sacrifice your life for somebody else.
Yeah,
No.
and this Grace matter, when afterwards the job all ask you for a transcript, straight C's, how do you explain like your shitty transcript? Because I had a
dated a girl.
girlfriend. Okay, I think you can. Oh shit, this is kind of long.
This, which one?
What you guys got funny fucking names? Maybe you can read this one.
Hold on, Ken. Let me just check.
Just make it
how
like
long
very
is the
quick lah.
record.
It's already 11.
No lah, it's okay lah. We can start the stream first actually. Because this is only 33 minutes. No, we can just start the stream and then they can watch us.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. Guys, give me a minute. I'm just gonna set up the stream on a different camera.
Shall I read it then?
Hi guys, we're back. So we took a break to
We're
do
back,
our
we're whack.
Instagram, our Instagram live. Which one ah? Is the not sure why I'm here? It's
After the pity party thing.
I tell you, I don't want so many fucking fruit flies. I'm gonna kill someone right now. Okay, anyway, you're the only person here, by the way. Not sure why I am here. Maybe I just need to rant off and treat this as a therapy session. To start off, it's great you girls are doing this. You know, local representation and covers stuff that some girls can't get answers on their own. Here's my story. I'm a gold star lesbian. Damn. More truthfully, I have been celibate all my life, aka, in other words, I am a virgin and never had sex.
Oh.
A kiss, or even a cuddle, and most damning of all, I am in my mid-40s.
Oh.
Damn! I can't blame anyone but myself for this, but I think I am a rare breed and just want to lay it out here. I have no intention of publicizing this as a story, but it's a long rant and just censor it accordingly. Okay.
So do you want us to post this or not?
You know what, I'm just gonna fucking read and see.
Okay.
No, I didn't recently discover I am gay. I've known since I was a kid, I guess. I'm a butch, been a tomboy since a kid. Last and only time I wore a dress was when I was 12, except for school uniforms, and that was forced. Or else I can't go on a trip without it. Was in an all-girls primary school and high school. In high school, I knew I liked girls then, but you know lah, back in my days, not much internet porn. And damn innocent. In college, I had a guy friend who came out and told me he's gay. And when he asked, I came out to him. But after he moved out of the country, after a couple years of work, we never kept in touch. Being a butch, I've only worn men's clothing. And from a kid till now, no one ever had interest on me. The other problems I have are that I am very introverted, quiet, reserved, and insecure. I am also a very laid-back bum with no talent or skills. I don't drive and I ride a kapchai in Penang. What's a kapchai?
What is that?
Huh?
Yeah, what is that?
I have only a handful of friends. All are straight except one who said she's bi, and that's because she moved to the States, felt lonely, went on a dating app, and eventually ended with a Singapore girl in the area. And still there, she only admitted to me last year, but has been attached for 6 months and still has been attached for 6 and still counting 6 months or 6 years. So I don't really have anyone in the community to talk to about these kind of stuff with or be my wing woman. So TLDR, teen years I was oblivious, 20s getting into job, hanging out with friends, club a bit, didn't explore. 30s, my mom got a stroke and became bedridden, and I was the primary caregiver. I work from home and secluded myself because I can't go out long, nor want to impose my sad life on anyone. Mentally wasn't there in the right headspace, and this is how it went until last year when my mom passed away after a decade. Now I'm old, sad and lonely with no friends who wants to hang. I do have siblings, but you know lah, old school Chinese family, we don't talk about feeling stuff, and we aren't that close anyway. There is a fruit fly on the screen and I want to kill it. Took me a couple months to grieve, then I knew I had to make some changes in my life. That's great. And went on to exercise a bit to lose weight. I am now 45. Realistically, I have about 20 years of good physical health, possibly remaining, and that's even if I can find someone. I have a decent job locally. I am not ambitious, in bracket, bum remember. And hopefully, if this job doesn't fire me, at least I can basically retire okay-ish being frugal. I tried dating apps since end of last year, but gosh, how many people my age are there? And the only matches I get are people seeking unicorns or some Thai girls who can't speak English or looking for sugar mommy kind of stuff. In the rare occasion, I get a decent chat. It fizzles out after 1 or 2 days. I just want to seek opinions. Am I really that ugly, bad, and boring that no one is even keen at all to even go on a date? Physically, I am short, 5 foot and stockish, 6 plus 6 hashtag plus kg, small boobs, no ass. I even can't make new friends now to hang out with, even when I am willing to pay for the tics. I like to listen to live bands, mostly jazz, R&B, but anything goes. Go for stand-up comedies, eclectically odd stuff, very vanilla, no kink. I think I may be a stone butch because I am insecure of my down there. I can't flirt, I don't talk a lot, don't drive, cook, bake, sew, swim, not into plants, not funny, not a gym rat, not well-traveled. This seems to be typical stuff that people are into. All I want is someone to make out and cuddle with. Don't care if they have trauma, disabled, ill, or asexual. Apart from the age gap, I'm not rich enough to have sugar babies. I don't even know locally how to find one or where to engage a lesbian escort to fuck for my first time. Yes, so I'll be a nun until I die, I guess. Please tell the kids to go out, explore and live their life instead of ending like me. Thanks for reading if you eventually do. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, first of all, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, I think I get why you said this is your own pity party, but let's change that narrative, yeah?
Okay, you know, the thing is that when I'm reading all of this, I'm like, okay, I feel like at your age, I feel like life still can be very, very nice and very pleasant to live, because I recently met this woman who's 45 years old, and she was married to this man, and they both decided to get a divorce, and she was like kind of very sad over it lah. She was going through a lot. But every time I see her, right, whenever I meet with her, whenever I talk to her, whenever we have any interactions, she's like really one of the most joyful, cheerful, really the most joyful and cheerful person I've ever fucking met. I can even compare her to people like our age, in our mid-20s. She is so much more energetic. She has a very fucking youthful energy to her. You know, and like, for her, like the thing that's different about her is that she's always doing a lot of things, like she's showing up for herself. She's doing a lot of things for herself. And she's also like, I don't know, she's just a very, very positive, fun, loving, beautiful, youthful person. Yeah, and I feel like it doesn't matter if you are in your mid-40s, your early 40s, your early 20s, your mid-20s, your 30s, your late 30s. It doesn't fucking matter, you know, like, okay, I'm not trying to invalidate what you're going through, right? I understand that like you are at a place in your life where you kind of just like given up and you're just like, whatever lah, fuck it lah, and you maybe feel a certain way about yourself and all of that. I get that. I'm not trying to invalidate you, but I'm just trying to tell you that like, it doesn't matter what your age is, because I feel like your whole age thing is also one of the factors that make you feel a certain way about yourself. You feel like, oh, you're too old to be dating somebody, or you're at this age but you're still like this and you're living this life and you don't have this and that. It sounds like that, okay? But I'm just telling you that with a person your age, you can also always still work towards having a life that you enjoy. And I feel like this whole thing about having someone to like cuddle, make out, fuck or kiss or whatever the hell, I feel like it should not be a priority, because it sounds like your entire life, right? Like the whole thing about like, okay, you having to take care of your mom and everything for in your 30s, if not mistaken, in your 30s, and then have to be the primary caretaker. It sounds like for the longest period of time, you have not been able to live your life for yourself. It sounds like you didn't get the freedom to do so, right? And I feel like the whole thing with friends and everything, I mean, I feel like at this age, you can also still make friends. You can make friends, you can do a lot of things that you like, you can finally fucking live your life for yourself lah. And I feel like that will contribute to a lot of happiness. But now it just feels like there's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of, the way you're looking at yourself in your life is a lot of unhappiness. and a lot of disappointment. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I just feel like exactly everything she just said. And I feel like sometimes, right, like the way you look at yourself can affect your energy to other people, you know. So maybe sometimes it's not that other people find you unattractive or whatever, but maybe like sometimes, again, also I'm not invalidating you or like anything like that, but like there are people that I have went out with, right, like when they talk about themselves that way, they're like, yeah, I'm boring, I'm not ambitious, yeah, but I still want this and that, like they put themselves down, and for me, like, it's regardless of age, it's a turn off for me. Because I would be like, so you want me to be with you, but you're not even selling yourself to me. Let's say it's very similar. Let's say I want to try to sell this bear. This bear is like the cutest thing in the world, but I say to you, this bear is $100. It's very good. I know you're looking for someone to cuddle, but actually this bear is going to spoil in like 3 days. There's a maggot growing inside the stomach. And actually when you hug it, right, the maggot might crawl inside your ear, and it possibly might explode anytime because there's just too much maggots living in there. So yeah, just kind of like, if you want, I know you want to cuddle and everything, you can get this bear. This is how it sounds like. Like, not to use this bear as an example, but that's how it sounds like. Because like, for me, like, let's say if I'm going out with somebody, right, like, let's say I'm on a date, then after I'm like saying like, yeah, I'm looking for someone to like, you know, companionship, spend time with, I want to cuddle with. My life is fucking boring. My life like is not where like, you know, I should be. I think for 45 it's like super boring and like this and that. Like, I'm sure if you went on a date with someone like that, you will also feel burnt out from listening to all of that.
Yes.
Because like, I believe, okay, I think all your struggles have made it difficult for you to put yourself out there. Like, I don't deny it and everything, but to be really honest, there's always a reason why it's difficult for someone to put themselves out there. I can also go out there and just be like, this happened, multiple people have like done me dirty, this and that. Like, it doesn't always have to be that, you know, because at the end of the day, right, everything in life has good and bad.
Yes.
So I think it's important to find like what's the good in your life and try to market that even more.
And I feel like it's not just that, you know, because okay, you're talking about it from marketing yourself perspective, but if you falsely advertise, it will also backfire on you lah.
Yeah, of course, do not falsely advertise.
Do not falsely advertise. Like what we're trying to say, well,
what we're trying to say is that you actually, your value is up to you to define. You know, do not falsely advertise, but I think you also should give yourself a lot more credit for like how much you have done in this life. Like, let's say you say that you have a good job and everything, it pays the bills and you can retire. Amp it up. Like, talk about your strengths, talk about what you learned, how that made you as a person today, like all these kind of things, you know. So I think it's just how you look at it.
Yeah, and I feel like you yourself, you feel unhappy towards these aspects of your life. And the only way for somebody to build confidence around these aspects of their life that they dislike is through actually showing up for themselves and improving those aspects of their life. If you are unhappy with it, do something about it.
Yeah.
You see, like here you say, oh, please tell the kids to go out, explore and live their life instead of ending up like me. First of all, you have not reached the end of your life.
Yeah.
You're only in your 40s. You have not reached the end of your life. And I know people who are your age hate fucking listening to people who are our age. But the reality is, we are a lot happier, right? And you have not reached the end of your life yet. You are at 40 years old, there's still what? If you take care of your health, another 50 years to go, half a century to go. You don't need to view this stage of your life or where you are in life to be like, oh, this is it. This is gonna be the rest of my life. If you are unhappy with it, you can fucking change it. You can fucking do like change now. You can fucking change all those aspects of your life that you dislike right now. And in 5 to 10 years time, you're gonna fucking look back at the age of 50, by the way, you're gonna be like, holy shit, 40 years of my life, I went through all that shit, I was so unhappy. But in 10 years, 5 to 10 years, I managed to change that shit. I'm at a happier place right now. It doesn't matter if you live like another 40, 50 years only with like a more happier sort of outlook on life. Because at least another 40 and 50 years is happy instead of another 30 years of fucking misery.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I know. Sometimes when I speak like this, I sound really mean lah. But the truth really is, you sound like you don't like yourself. You sound like you don't like yourself. You sound like you hate your life. You sound like you hate yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
That's why, like, exactly like what she said, your priority shouldn't your priority shouldn't be asking us like how you can find someone if you're very unlikable, whatever, because it sounds like you are projecting that on yourself also. Whether someone likes you or not, that's objective. There are many people who don't like me as well.
Yeah.
And to
Sorry,
each their
not me agreeing. It's like, yeah, I don't like you.
like to each their own, but it's like at the end of the day, I know I like myself.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And I know that whoever that will come into my life, they're gonna like me too. So I don't think you should let that define who you are.
Correct.
You know, and again, back to the whole thing where you say, I know people like your age don't like to take advice from people like our age, but
we are a lot happier, let's be real.
we are a lot happier.
We are confident.
And we know that one thing's for sure, that like we love our life.
Yeah.
Sorry, speaking on your behalf, we love our life.
No, feel free.
And it is not like we are not out here like constantly wondering, will someone like us because our life is this way? No. And if there's something we don't like about our life, we're gonna go out and do something about it.
Yeah, we change it.
And if we finally feel like, okay, this is how I like my life to look like right now, then great. And then if I would like my life to look something like that in the future, I'm gonna do the small things that will get me there. I feel like you should also do all this not because you want to get someone to like you or get a date. You do it because you really want that kind of lifestyle for yourself.
Yes, correct.
Because okay, you want to compromise and everything, you find someone, right, then you're gonna have to compromise all of your lifestyle for somebody that you actually just want companionship from.
Yes.
So yeah. But I think it also helps to just know that what you want. Like when I heard it, it sounds like you want to actually experiment sexually, but I could be wrong. So I think if you want to experiment sexually, you should find someone who's on the same wavelength as you as well. Because for all you know, like maybe that line can be blurry when you get intimate with somebody. But I think it helps to ask yourself, like, what do you actually want out of a partnership? Because you can't just be like doing stuff and also expecting like people to like be in a relationship with you, just like out of loneliness lah.
No.
I don't want someone to be with me just because they are lonely or they want to try something out. And I feel like maybe you can ask yourself those questions too.
Yeah, no. I wanted to point this out, right? Okay. So let's say okay, people may think like Faye and I are maybe different and that we won't understand like, you know, another person when they are saying all of this, right? But I'll give you an example. Like let's say for me, if I had the same mindset as you back when I was 19 years old, 20 years old, I can say like, oh, I've had all this trauma in my life, my mom abused me. You know, I could be like going on and on about that, right? I could go on and on about how I was in the architecture industry, you know, I got paid like shit. I graduated from degree also, only maximum earn 2.9k. My life will never go anywhere because I'm not rich enough to even pay for my own masters. I can say all this shit, right? I can say, oh, I had to watch my mom die, I had to this and that, and I can say all of that. I can say my bank account was empty. I can go on and on. I'm broke lah, my bank account empty lah, I don't even have nice clothes to wear, sometimes I can't even buy shampoo. I can say all of that. I could have said all of that when I was 20. You know what I fucking did? I spent all my goddamn free time watching YouTube videos on financial literacy. I went out of my way, as introverted and as fucking scared as I was, to go talk to some motherfucker at an architecture event who was holding a camera. Just talk to him. For him to bring me and to meet other photographers and videographers who showed me that like I could actually earn money through just having a camera and having some skills. And then I went out of my way to go and message everybody and all my friends and say like, hey, I'm gonna start like a photography business. Like if you have anybody who needs photography services, please recommend me. Like I did all of that. And some more, on top of doing the freelance, on top of doing my internship, I even worked a part-time job in a cafe where I got paid peanuts. I could have gone on and on about how fucked up my life is, how I have no future, but I didn't. Right? There is a difference. It's like how much you want your life to change and what you're willing to do for it. And to be very honest, it's because I did all of that and I grew as a person. I was a lot more confident in myself, just as a whole. And that's why I love my life so much, because if I stayed like where I was back then, if I just continued, I would hate my life. In fact, I think I would have committed suicide by now. To be very honest. To be very, very honest with you.
Yeah, you know, I know it sucks, but like sometimes you have to go through like a lot of rejection in life to also kind of find your way. like I know you say stuff like, you know, people think you're unlikable or whatever. Let me tell you, when I first started dating women, I had a lot of rejections. I don't know whether it's the women I went for that were wrong or like something wrong about me, maybe both. I was also very mentally ill at the time, and maybe the way I spoke about myself wasn't like how I spoke about myself now. So, and I don't blame these people for rejecting me, because maybe I had something that gave them the ick, or like they were like, okay, that's a red flag and everything. So sometimes, right, like I just feel like you shouldn't let that define you. I feel like going through these experiences can in fact teach you more about yourself. So don't see it as like, oh, am I really that unlikable? Am I really that what? Like, I know it's a very normal thing to feel. I definitely have felt that way before when I faced a lot of rejection, but like, am I going to stop eating pussy? Am I going to stop dating women? No. Like, I'm of course still going to put myself out there lah.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, like, I'm so glad that all those rejection happened. I mean, I ended up getting traumatized by my next relationships, but I would say that I am a lot happier that I ended up with those people that I did at the time, rather than the people who did not give me their time of the day. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's a lot out there in life that you can still live. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of things that you can like about yourself. There really is. You know? I can say today also, like, actually, I can be like, oh, why this person don't like me now? Why that person? By the way, a lot of people don't like me and Faye, by the way. A lot of people hate us for absolutely no reason at all. We can go on and on about why these people don't like us.
Or hate them back.
That's not what we're trying to say here, yeah?
Okay.
But if you sometimes even look at our fucking comment section on our YouTube, on our TikTok, you see the kind of shit that people say about us, negative stuff. You can see the kind of shit that they say about us. A lot of people don't like us. There's one motherfucker, and I remember this comment. This motherfucker said that I was too ugly. He said about me, right?
Which video was this?
This was, I think, we were eating Din Tai Fung. I remember. This motherfucker said to me, said about me in the comment section, the girl in black is way too ugly to be a lesbian.
Huh?
This fucker said that.
What the fuck?
Then I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I deleted the fucking comment and I just went back to my life. There are so many things that people can say about us, and we can always be like, yo, this person, say this about us, say that about us. Why this person like this one? Why this person think I'm ugly? What? But the point is, you can think I'm ugly, but I can also think you're ugly.
No, that's what I always say, you know. People, when they say something about me, they're like, oh, I think Faye is fucked up. I think Faye is ugly. I think Faye is stupid. I'm like, yeah, I also think you're ugly, fucked up, and stupid.
Yeah, no.
Now what? Opinion anybody can have, right? I also gonna have opinion lah.
Yes,
it's
okay.
Free will.
Yes, but that's not the point lah.
That's not the point, by the way.
The point is, I think I look good. I think I like the way I look. I think I have amazing hair sometimes. Well, my hair texture is just a little bit hard to control. But I like my hair. I like my tattoos. I like my jawline. I like my eyes. I like my eyebrows. I like the way I look. First of all, my lips are thick. Both lips. And whenever like I look at pictures of myself, right, sometimes, you know, when I started going to the gym, when I look at pictures of myself, I'm like, damn, my legs look toned. Like, damn, I have broad shoulders. Damn, I like the way I look. You know, it doesn't matter if this fucker thinks I'm too ugly to be a lesbian. First of all, I be getting bitches. So what? You think I'm too ugly? Well, how does that affect my life?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no, if that one person called me ugly, I'm just like, you want me. Like, you want me. It's giving jealousy.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can like about yourself. Doesn't matter what people think about you. Doesn't matter what people say.
Yeah.
It's just what you think about yourself. And how are you going to change that? How are you going to do those things, do whatever things that you need to do to change your self-perception, or to give yourself the confidence in which you believe in yourself to the extent you view yourself positively. It's just about that.
Yeah.
Fuck what everyone thinks. Fuck the fact that you have no bitches. Fuck the fact that you're a virgin. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
We're not virgins, but then I want to be a virgin again.
Same.
You know?
And we don't be getting bitches too.
Yeah. It's fine. It's okay. It's just like that lah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so I know you submitted this in May. I hope you fucking see this. I really hope you fucking see this. Please see this. What's the the username is, I'm not gonna say out the username, but I'm gonna just search you out because you need help. Oh, you like Portrait of a Lady on Fire too. I like Portrait of a Lady on Fire too. Yeah, last one, and then we call it a day.
Yep.
Because it was almost 4.
This one is very short.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
My current wait, I'm gonna read it in the Singaporean accent. My current partner still wants to live with her parents. shares one room with her sister still at age 30, and do not have any long-term plan to stay under one roof with me, even though I have my own house that I'm staying alone. She also got her own condo. It irks me so much that there's no thoughts of us staying together and starting a life together. I'm not too sure if she needs time or that our values are different. My question to her is always, what's the plan for us? Because she's not the type that has no plans at all kind of person. Every time I bring this topic up, she wouldn't have any answer for me, which frustrates me to the core. Should I move on or keep on persuading her to move out of her home? To me, it should be natural as for my past relationships. Maybe I'm missing something? Need some advice from other lesbians. Have very, very few lesbian friends to confide in that understands.
First of all, how long has this relationship been going on? And I feel like you shouldn't rush someone to move in with you if they don't want to move in with you.
Yeah.
But I think her avoiding the whole conversation about what her plan is for you guys in the future is a little bit weird. Unless you guys are also a very fresh relationship, then I feel like that's normal, because then you're rushing into it too fast.
Yeah.
Not enough details.
Yeah, it's not enough details lah. And also like I just feel like maybe she thinks that maybe there's, because okay, this is my thought process lah, okay? If I want to stay together with someone, there has to be a certain like agreement or alignment for a few things before we move in together. Otherwise, we're going to keep fighting if we move in together. So maybe there are some things that she's noticing in the relationship that hasn't been worked out yet for you guys to be in like that frequent of a proximity to each other all the time. Maybe she just feels like you guys are incompatible when it comes to certain lifestyles. I do not know. And maybe she feels that that is a whole other discussion to be had. I'm not defending her or anything, by the way, don't get me wrong. It's just that I feel that I don't think it's as simple as, oh, do you just not see us living together? I don't think it's always like, oh, I don't see us living together, hence I don't like you. Oh, I see us living together, hence I like you. A lot of people can also make all these decisions out of pressure, not because maybe they feel that living together just validates the relationship, but it does not. Like, I know so many people who have been together 10 years who didn't live together up until then, but I just feel like it shouldn't be. It's good to live together before you get married or like become serious or whatever, but I just feel like you shouldn't see it as like, oh, she doesn't like you or whatever if you guys are not moving in together yet lah.
Yeah.
Because if you prematurely rush into U-hauling, there's going to be a shit ton of problems that involve money, which is going to make your relationship even more worse. Every time money is involved, it's going to get worse.
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah, just don't take it too personally. Just maybe like see how you guys can like slowly talk about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure both of you still want to keep this relationship going. You know, maybe this is a very big thing that she wants to talk about with you. So I mean, that thing was like submitted in May. I hope you guys have like spoke about it. It's been how many months now? Like
4.
4 months, like a whole quarter. Like perhaps you guys have spoke about it lah.
I feel like everybody who submit all their stories and problems made a problem all resolved already.
No, literally, you know. Oh my god. But thank you so much for watching this episode.
Thank you guys. Please buy us coffee. And continue submitting your problems, trauma dumping, and your stories.
Yep.
We actually quite enjoy making these, even though sometimes it's a little bit of a brain rot. But thank you guys.
Thank you, and see you in the next one.
Okay, bye. Okay, we gotta run off.
Alrighty.